Hi everyone, welcome to Create Talks. This is the third part of our Courage series, which is the Courage to Innovate. Now, when we hear the word innovate, immediately the idea of technology comes into our mind. But is that what innovation is all about? Yes, technology was created to help our lives be more convenient, to be better, and that is part of innovation. However, I wanted to bring about this idea that innovation in classroom doesn't always have to be about introducing technology. So one of the ways that I tried to introduce innovation and creativity in the classroom is, instead of technology, I used game. So in humanities education, especially for a subject like global perspectives, we do dwell with things like information. So what kind of information? Is the information credible? How do you test this information, or how do you test this claim? So while I was teaching this to the students, a lesson that I did back in Singapore came to my mind. So in Singapore, we taught proving skills and all that for our students in like social studies. So my teacher mentor and I actually came up with a game. So for those who know me, I'm very much into crime and investigation and all that, right? So we actually came up with a murder mystery game to teach the students about how to prove whether a certain information is right, whether a certain statement is right. So we played that game. So now in Jakarta, when I wanted to teach the students about how to test a particular information, how to test the claim, the same concept came to my mind. It's about credibility of information. It's about checking the quality and quantity of information. So I thought, okay, I'll use the same game here in the classroom. So I actually did it with the students. So they have a murder that took place, then there is witness report, there is CCTV image. So all these things I created and I gave to students. These are the snippets of information. You need to find out for me who the killer is. Okay, as much as the students were so excited to use the information and find out who the killer is, they were also asking a lot of questions in between. So some of the students who decided that, this person is the killer, the educator or the teacher in the classroom can actually play the devil's advocate, where you are actually questioning, why did you say so? Getting them to explain, and also play the devil's advocate where, isn't it the other way? Isn't it the other way? So you can actually play these things with the students. So by end of the lesson, the students were able to then ask me a lot of questions, and they said, Miss, but we don't have enough information, there's only one witness report. I said, exactly, that's what I wanted y'all to question. Don't just be happy with the information that is presented to you. Question it. Is this enough? Is this quality? I cannot trust the statement from this guy because he is biased. So when students are able to question it, they have really grasped the idea that I wanted them to learn in my classroom. It would have been very easy for me to just put out a PowerPoint slide and go like, this is the structure, this is the steps. But I wanted to make the experience more authentic for the students, where they're involved in the activity and they'll be able to grasp all these concepts by themselves. And it doesn't always have to be a teacher-led conversation in the classroom. So that's innovation for me, because not just using technology, but I also wanted to use an innovative way, which is through a game, to get students to understand a concept. So innovation doesn't always have to be about technology. However, I agree, technology helps every teacher's life. So for me, one of the ways that I embrace technology is by using Google Classroom. So for the teachers who are already in your Gmail account, you actually can use the Google Classroom as an app. So one of the things that I've done is I post questions, I post articles up on Google Classroom, and I tell the students that they should read these articles before they come, so that I don't have to waste that 15-20 minutes of time in the class to get them to read a particular article. If they've already read it at home, when they come to the classroom, I can have a longer conversation with them. I can engage in more meaningful activities with them because the reading has already been done at home. Right? So using Google Classroom is one of the ways that I have benefited. The other things that I've used are things like Padlet, Kahoot as a game. Immediately you just want to do like a quick game with the students just to get where they are concepts or their content is, Kahoot is one of the funnest games to do with the children. And then you have Edmodo. Edmodo is similar to like Facebook or social media, where there's like a page, there's trending posts, trending articles, that it's pertaining to the class and the group of students that you have selected as part of that page. So actually there are so many different things that you can actually try in class as part of innovation, but also don't forget that it's not always about technology. You can always innovate through other ways in the classroom. I hope you guys enjoyed this Courage series, Courage to Teach, Courage to Include, and Courage to Innovate. Please drop us a comment and let us know what more things that Create can talk about and what I can do more research to share with you guys more about. Thank you guys.